Hello and welcome back. We're sitting here in our warehouse on Deconstruction Simulator. I'm going to go look at a contract and see what we can find that's worth taking. I'm not quite sure yet. I haven't looked. It's a new day. We got a couple sitting here. Let's see. So like this one here, we don't have the appropriate contract. We need to do more contracts before we can take it. Life upgrade, $216. We got 2 days to destroy 5 walls and then take some stuff if we want it. But we look down here and we see one for 1 day, quality planet, that's 538. So let's look at that one real quick. We need to retrieve the TV, retrieve an armchair, and demolish the house. If we can do that in 1 day, which I think we can, and do the cleanup, we'll get 538 and still have a good YouTube score here, or star rating. If it takes us longer, then we actually lose and it goes down a little bit. But that's okay. We're going to take it anyway because we need the money. So we're going to take this one. I'm not going to buy any pallets. I'm going to get a couple of small item boxes to take with us. And then, so I'm not sure if it's a wood house or a brick house, and I don't want to clutter up the spot. So we're just going to take 2 of these. I got to open the van. Oh, it's already open. Okay. Toss these in. And then we can head over there and start working. And again, like I said, we're going to load up the stuff the customer wants first, close their van, and then get to town on the rest of the stuff. I'm not going to use a wrecking ball on this one. I'm going to show you a quick and easy way to demolish a house with just your sledgehammer. So we're going to take what we want, and then we're going to demolish the rest. And hopefully have it done today. Because we also want to get the salvage back here too. So grab this, move over here. Loading times are pretty quick on this game that I've noticed. Alright, so this is our van here. We'll go ahead and open that up. Their van's going to be right here. And we need to put, looks like 2 items from the living room. I didn't actually look to see what they were, but when we get in the living room, it'll light up for us. Let's see, is this a good door? Oh, that's a rare door. We'll actually take that too. Alright, so we need to get armchair, 2 of them, and the TV. So we're just going to go ahead and grab the TV real quick. Go load that up in their vehicle, grab the 2 armchairs, load those up, see if there's anything worth taking. If there's not, I mean, I'm getting to get that door for one, but if there's nothing else, then we'll demolish the house. Put the TV off to the side, because we have to put 2 armchairs in here too. And every time you do something for the contract, it lights up and says, hey, you did a good job. So we're going to do this, take this. Like a lot of the common stuff, it just, I mean, it's a pain in the butt to try to move it around, so I would suggest like skipping over it. Destroy the house if you have to destroy the house, and go on to the next contract and see if you can find something better later on. Like these chairs they sell, but if I scan one real quick, they're only worth 75 bucks. That means you're going to get maybe 25 out of it, because it's probably like a third of the cost of how much it's worth that you can get in the orders. At least that's what I've seen so far. Unless you get lucky and get a wealthy client that wants to pay more for it, and then you might be alright. The problem is they want a bunch of stuff you may or may not have. So we'll put this in here. That's the last thing they wanted. Close this van up, and we are good to go. Alright. I'm going to grab the small items box. We will take whatever we can fit in those and put them off the side. We'll put them on top of our recycling bags when we get done. Alright, so I'll just put it down right here. And if I look over here, there's a little piggy bank down there. There's a router there. We'll grab that too. But you just want to toss all this stuff. I wouldn't worry about the plants. Let them fall on the ground. Oddly enough, people do buy the stuff that has this stuff in it, so I mean, just grab it, toss it in your bin. Shoes on the ground you can pick up, do the same thing. Like all this stuff's like $5 items, so you can get like, you know, 30-40 bucks for your tote. But I mean, when you first start out, every little bit helps. You can be picky later on. Yeah, if you accidentally click on something like that, you don't want to dismantle. You can just hit Q and it'll take you back out of it. So let's see. Let's get this pan here. Toss it in there. I am going to look on the ceiling though for lights because those sell good. Or they're always in demand, I should say. I don't really say they sell good. But grab this. And this flooring that I'm standing on, that has to be broke up too. So we will take a sledgehammer to that. You can find pictures on the wall though. If you wanted to get really take everything, you know, you can take the plants. You can look inside the stove. You can see there's a red pan in there. So yeah, if you wanted to like grab every single thing you can grab, there's a bunch of stuff you can grab. I'm just trying to fill up 2 crates just so we have them available in case an order comes through that wants to buy one of these small crates. You don't make a lot of money off of this stuff, and it's just it takes up space. So let's put the stuff in the bookshelf. We're going to keep that bookshelf though. I think that's a rare. Might even be a premium. Yeah, it's a premium bookshelf. We'll take that apart. Let me get the stuff off real quick, and then we'll do that. Take that with us. Like I said, this has to be done in 1 day, so I'm going to try to be quick about it. Get as much done as quickly as possible. I don't want to have any penalties or bad star ratings. Again, if you click on the item you don't want to take it apart yet, just hit Q. And on this one we're going to use, what, 1, 2, 3 different tools. You're going to use a Phillips screwdriver, you're going to use a flat screwdriver, and you're going to use the chisel. Take this thing apart. Alright, I believe that's it unless there's something inside down below, which we can get to in a minute. Alright, so we're just going to scroll all the way to the top so that we don't have to work our way back down, because this thing takes apart from top to bottom. So you're going to pull that apart, you're going to grab the top here, grab each one of these pieces, and work your way down. Some of them are screwed in, which I believe the next one is, like right there. This one is, okay. So while you're doing this, you might as well just go down and get them all. That's what I normally do, instead of having to slide back and forth side to side. So we'll just get down here. There's going to be like 3 sets of screws, maybe 4. I'll have to check the bottom one there. And actually, as you upgrade your tools too, this stuff goes faster and it doesn't take quite as long. At first, it's really tedious how long it takes to unscrew something. And if you try to take something off before it's available, it'll show you like that. You can't do it yet, you know. So we're going to slide to the other side. We're going to get the 6 screws on this side, and then start taking it apart from the top again. And part of this contract, I believe, was to clean up too. So after we did done destroying the house, we can't just leave a mess. We're going to have a bunch of salvage bags. And the problem we're going to have is whether we actually have enough time to get them all back here. So we're going to take this off, and just work our way down. And I believe here we can take the back off. The sides, not yet, because we have to take this piece. And you can't take that piece without taking the drawer out. So we're going to slide back over here, open that drawer. There's a screw right here. And a screw on the other side. Take that drawer, take that, take this, and then you have to grab each of the legs. Alright, so this is a premium item. It even says on the box. It'll go into our stuff back there at the warehouse, and hopefully we'll sell it soon. I would take anything like these boxes and put them in first, and then stack whatever you can on top of it. just to try to save as much space as possible for salvage or recycling. I mean, right about there is the best I'm going to get. Go back in, look. I may or may not take this door. It all depends on what the. So let's see. It's a common. The fridge is common. That means all these up here are common too. We can open this door. This is the bathroom. That's a good toilet, a premium toilet. We have a rare washing machine, a regular cabinet, common shower. So go back to 1. We're going to grab the washing machine, carry it outside, and just set it down. Because like I said, we want to get the box stuff in first, so you can stack stuff on top of it. If you put this down, you could stack very well on top of it. So it's still early. It's like only 9 o'clock. We've been on for like an hour and a half since we came on. Go over here, grab the toilet. Same thing. We're going to set it outside. The rest of the stuff in here, we don't care about. I mean, I guess we could grab a picture and toss it in the bin, but the bin's going to be full out of the bedroom here in a minute. Alright, so put this down. Go in here, see if there's anything we're taking in the bedroom. If not, we can stack that stuff in there real quick. Looks like a good bed. Okay, it's a rare bed. We'll take that. Let's see, what's the desk? The desk is a premium desk, and the chair is common. So we're going to take this computer and put it into our tote. Let's see, what else do we want to put in there? Let's put the fan in there, I guess. See if it can take anything after the fan. Oh, there's a wardrobe thing there too, a closet. Alright, let's see, the guitar will fit in there. Yeah, you can look on the walls and stuff. Like I said, you also want to check for lights. Like this is a pendant light, which is rare. That's a premium light, I believe. And then in the bathroom, I think I saw a spherical common light. Yeah, so this is a common. The one in the bedroom's a rare, and the one in the dining room's a premium. So we're going to take this and just dismantle this. It's pretty easy. Click the top off, scroll down underneath of it, and there are a screw here. And slide to the side a little bit. There's a screw right there. And pop that. That's it. You get a little small box. Alright, so let me get this out here. Get the, I'm going to go take that desk apart next, I think. And then I'll get the rest of the lights and bring the other box out. Because the desk is going to go in next. And then we can stack on top of that. So if we had a bigger van, I might do things differently. But you want to get the premium stuff if you can. So we're just going to take this, set it right, we're going to put it out here is what we're going to do. Put it out here. If we have room, we'll take it. If we won't, then we'll leave it there. And just destroy it with the house. Alright, so we'll take this, and you can just pick whatever you want to start with. There's screws on both sides. If you click on the item you're trying to pull apart, it'll tell you what needs to be done. There's still a screw there, so you gotta, move over here, grab the screw. Then you can pull that drawer out the rest of the way. And same thing, we're going to turn the flashlight on so we can see. And there's 4 screws, and you can't take the thing off without pulling the little latch, I guess, that goes with it. If you don't pull this thing off, it won't come off anyway. So pull those off. At least it wasn't before. See, it still won't take it because it's got the thing there, so take that off, and then we can spin back in here. Grab these while we're right here. Just shake it up and down. Get the one underneath here. And before we move along to the other piece, we're going to grab this. And that, and this. And we move just a little bit. Get this one. Alright, now look at the drawer. And again, screw here, screw there. Now, I have figured out that you can leave it right there when it shows through, and just click on it and it'll unscrew it. Which is kind of nice. You don't have to twist back and forth each time. I would look back here to see if there's any little thing. There's not, so we can grab this. We can grab this and this. And then come over here. Come grab this, and same thing. On this one here, you just have to like scroll up just a little bit instead of twisting back and forth, and you can see the other screw right there. Just, you know, unscrew it that way. Like I said, because if not, you're going back and forth every single drawer like this, and it takes up too much time if you're trying to do things efficiently. Alright. This thing apart and get it in the van. That way I can find out what time it is, because it doesn't show you a clock while you're working on something. And as you can see, there's one of those little things up there. Grab that, pop it loose. Now the top should come off. Pull the back, maybe. No, let's pull this, pull this. There's little things on the ground. You gotta grab this piece over here. And just grab everything, and then when you're done, it'll come into a box. And now we have a premium desk to put in the van. I believe that wardrobe's rare, so let's see if we want to take that or not. I'll just scan it real quick first. But as I said, you can go like this, put it in here. You can also, if you have like a box like this, I'll probably do it on the next one, flip it over and it stacks nicer too. It won't fit with that one, it's too wide, but this next piece might be able to do it. I'm not taking that junk stove. Let's see, this is a premium. Yeah, we want this. Okay. So again, we're just going to take this, take it apart real quick. Well, nothing's really quick because the tools are slow, but as quick as we can. And on this one, it's showing the pieces in white, so it's a whole lot easier to see them. There's also screws on this thing here you got to take off before you can pull the bar out. Like there's like steps to it, and if you try to do it out of the process, it'll tell you can't do that. As you see, like if I grab this, no, I got to take this stuff off first. Which, are there screws up there? No, there's no screw. Okay. So we'll just unscrew this real quick. Do this as quick as I can, but it does take time. And then there is a black one up there we're going to grab, or a brown one I mean. One down here. We're going to go ahead and grab these two screws while we're at it. Well, we're going to try to. I try not to do it without spinning back and forth, because every time you spin it takes more time, and if you can get it right on the screw, which I'm having problems today, then you can pop that bar out, grab this, open it up, take the screws out. But yeah, I would definitely suggest you playing this game to get your tools upgraded as quick as possible. It is very helpful. On this one here, they do stick through. I haven't tried them yet. Okay, you can do it from both sides. Just click on those things, get them unscrewed instead of switching back and forth. I know it's not a lot of time, but I mean, every little bit you can help yourself. You might be able to get 2 contracts done in a day, or not have a contract take 2 days to do because you finished it efficiently. Alright, so now we're gonna look for little things like this. Pull those apart. See if this thing has screws in it. No, it does not. Now we're going to move over here, do the same thing. We're going to get all these pieces and work our way up. Normally I work top to bottom, but I got distracted doing the screws on the other thing. I mean, it's taking us 20 minutes to get this stuff out of here, and it'll take us like 10 minutes to destroy the house. So I'm going to go up a little bit, grab this one. If you try taking this stuff out and put it on the floor too to save for later, it ends up disappearing. So if you're not going to put it into a crate, don't take it out of there. Is that it? No more. Okay. We'll have to go back down, but that's fine. And you saw how I finished off and it wasn't quite done. It goes back to the same spot if you have to come back to it. You can actually stop right there, get out of there, come back into it, and refinish it from there too. Alright, so premium wardrobe, and because we have the premium wardrobe and the other two premiums out there, I am not going to take the bed because I want to be able to get everything else in here, or as much of it as I can, recycling wise. But as you see, this one's sticking out way too far too, so we can't do that on this one. So we're just going to stick this in here. Well, maybe. There it is. Alright, now it's hanging a little further than I want it to, but that's fine. We're going to put the washing machine in. And like I said, sometimes you're not going to get everything you want in there. Like all the recycling is probably not going to get taken back this time, because I don't want to pay for 2 days or have a penalty. It's not really a penalty, it's just a star rating. Like that's too tall, so let's see if we can put it back there. No, I don't think it's enough for back there either. I don't think there's enough room back here. Alright, let's try this. Let's see if I can get this thing in here to work. Oh yeah, and the numbers never repeat either. Once you've used up number 1 or number 2, it won't. Alright, we gotta do things a little differently. Like I said, it's Tetris. So we're gonna put this down out here. We're gonna grab this. Place it down as close to the wheel well as possible, so we can fit the other box right next to it. Or is it a crate? No, it's still inside. Come on, fit in there. Why won't it go? Okay, what is going on here? Is that one not over all the way? How am I going to do this? Let's see. I do not want to make a second trip. So, we're going to pull this piece out real quick. Let that fall down. Set it down over there for a minute. Move that one further in, because I think that's the issue I'm having. let's put this back here for a second. See if we can make it work this way. Sometimes you gotta change your thought process of how you're doing something. Alright, we're gonna take this and we're gonna set it down the side over here. I think that's what we're gonna try to do. Nope, that ain't gonna work either. Alright, so it's gonna go up on top here then. I'm gonna get as close to that door over there, or that window over there as possible. Put it down. I should be able to stick the other one right on top of that. If not, I can put one of the lights up there. We will make this work. It'll all fit. We probably won't be taking recycling back with us, though. Not on this trip. Oh, come on. It didn't go far enough. It did it. Nope. Alright, now let's see if I can get the washing machine to sit back there now. Hopefully. The problem with these small vans is that you don't have any room to move and put stuff up like how you want it. Alright, come on, right there. Alright, so obviously we can't open that door now though. But what we can do is take that, and it should fit right up on top of that crate there. So we'll slide that back there. And then we're going to take the toilet, put it right there. Tetris. In a van. And it should fit right here. It might fall off to the side, that's okay. Because it will stay in there. We'll get that on the very end once we put the other two lights in. And that way, let's see, we want the one out of here. This one comes apart really easy. You're going to go light, light, there's a screw here, and a screw right there. And that is it. We're not taking that bed, so yeah, we'll have this demolished in a minute. That's fine. If we have time, we'll come back. If we don't, we'll leave the recycling in bags out here. I'm going to slide this back as far as we can. There we go. Let's go ahead and grab the other light, which is right here. I'm pretty sure this is a premium. I could be wrong. But so this one you have to kind of do in like a couple stages. You have to get this screw and the blade, screw in the blade, and then the screw and the blade, and then on this we have two screws up here. And even though it's a lot bigger, oh yeah, screw down here too. It's pretty close to the same size box. So that's like something we really don't have to worry about. Let's see, doors over here. Get it back as far as I can. Set it down. Hopefully it stays. It did. And then grab this piece. And what we're going to do with this one, like I said, is we're going to turn it on in and set it right there on the end. So go like this, hit R, it turns it up. You got to take it in as far as you can so you make sure you can close your door still. And that will still close. No, it didn't. Come on, close. It's going to cause me problems, isn't it? Okay, let's try this again. Gotta have it just right, I guess. Let's see, is that enough back? There we go. Alright, so now we're at sledgehammer time. And this is going to go pretty quick. We're just going to destroy everything in here, because you have to destroy everything in the house anyway. And while we're doing this, we're also going to try to hit these floors down here too, so we don't have to come back and do that because we're like 2% shy. Alright, got those ones. Get these things here. Like a lot of this stuff that's on the, hanging on the walls or something, you can just leave it there and it'll fall down as it and break as it happens. But I'm gonna just show you real quick. Just go ahead and break them real quick. It's not that long to do. As you see, everything's just falling apart. You can take windows apart too. We're not having the space or the time to do on this one, so I'm not going to do on this one. I will show you that in a future episode. But you can actually just grab this stuff and pick it up if you want right now. And it'll tell you what's left to be. So you just take this out, set it on the ground. Like I said, we're probably not going to take the recycling. I don't think we're going to have time for it. You can rent a wrecking ball, but it costs $600, and we don't have a ton of money, so I didn't want to do that. Just come in here, pick up the rest of the junk on the ground. Anything you see. You can reach out way out there too. I mean, as you see, I can click all the way to the bathroom pretty much. And then just continue destroying stuff. But anyway, I would do all the inner walls first and stuff inside here. Then you don't have to worry about it. I would like to take these doors and stuff, but I don't have space for it basically. Like on this here, if you get down and get that bottom piece down there, it just destroys the wall above it. So what I normally do is go like this, run up the wall, break it loose. And if you leave lumber laying on the slab of the house here, it doesn't count that as recycling or trash, and it just leaves it laying. It doesn't matter. Alright, let's see. Where am I not getting broken free from? Where's it at? This one? It should have popped loose already. The whole wall should have came down. That's weird. Anyway, it'll come down in a minute. If you get too much trash, you know, you can pick stuff up. Not the big deal. Just set your bag off to the side. As you see, like I said, I'm trying to break everything inside here, including the floors, so I don't have to come back. I've actually left part of a house up that because it said it was already destroyed. And if you wanted, you can go right into the bedroom and continue destroying stuff. There's an outside wall. Don't have to worry about that right now. We're doing that from the outside. This is also an outside wall. So let's go over here. Knock this one down. Alright, I think that's all the inside walls except for this little one right here. So let's bust this out real quick. And as you see, it said I've taken or destroyed 81% of everything in the house. I don't know what I'm missing, but I'll look here in a second. Normally, I would suggest taking a longer contract so you don't have to worry about picking stuff up. I mean, time frames and having to destroy all this stuff. You can actually use this stuff to make money back at your warehouse. But as you see, all the inside walls are just falling down. Come back through, pick them all up. You'll have quite a few bags from doing this. If you find something like this, you can finish destroying it. That way it counts toward your total. Like I said, we have 85% destroyed now. And then set the bag outside, rinse and repeat until you're done. Oh yeah, there's a chair sitting over there, I forgot about that. Oh, these tables outside too. That's where the stuff's at. So back to Sledge real quick, let's get this stuff. I want to get that one to 100% before we finish off the house. Normally, like I said, if you have time, take the stuff when you're first starting out, but I just picked the wrong contract. And I won't have time to come back and grab this without having that penalty, so. Let's see, if I break this chair, is that enough, or do I have to break the chair inside too? That's at 93%. What else am I missing then? I thought I got everything else in here. That chair can't be worth 7%, is it? Oh, the RTV there. I don't know why it's called RTV either, but this thing here. Alright, so there's got to be something out back that I didn't see. We'll get that when we get the walls. And you don't have to pick up all this stuff right now. You can come back and do it later on, because you're going to have a bunch of stuff fall down on top of here anyway. You can do it from the inside, do it from the outside, doesn't matter. I've done it both ways. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to start right here. I'm going to knock this door down and start with this wall. And I'm just going to walk my way across here and just keep hitting this thing until everything on the house falls down inside. As you see, we're up to almost four full stars now. And somehow we broke something that finished off the 100% for destroying all items or take them. Alright, let me get back outside now. There we go. So if we just come over here, there will be a little lag doing it this way because you're going to have a lot of debris, but it's not that bad. The only pieces you really have to break are the two beams on the outside. All the rest of the stuff will fall. Like if I just, let's see, this might be a full one, is it? No, I don't remember. No, because it's a window. Alright, so if I knock out this one here, the whole window everything should fall down from that. And it's starting to drop the roof part down too. So really, if you look at a panel, go to the outside edges, knock down the one edge here, get that piece, whole thing falls. So we're just going to do that real quick around the house. We'll be done by 2 in-game time, maybe? I don't know exactly. With the destruction part, I mean, we'll have to come back and do cleanup. Probably take us to like 4 for cleanup. there. And I missed one over here somewhere. There it is. Both those wall sections come down. And as you see, the roof just keeps caving on the inside. Just keep doing that all the way around the house. When you start getting into ones where you're taking a lot of stuff out and having to make multiple trips, if you don't have like a 3 or 5 day contract, you're gonna be spending a lot of time driving back and forth. And I'm not sure what the penalty is, but like I could go over on this one just to show. I don't think it's an actual dollar penalty, just a star rating penalty. That kind of affects your business on getting better contracts, I think. Like I should be at a 5-star and it's a 4.9. I don't understand why, since I've only done one contract and one order so far. But it's showing up as, maybe because it's counting the one where my boss told me to do something. Alright, we got 2 more walls and the deck to do, and then just clean up. And I'll show you what I mean about you can leave the wood laying there if you want to. It's not one of those things that has to be cleaned up, which is kind of nice, but weird too, because you should have to clean everything up. Get this out of our way. Finish off these walls and we should be good to go. And again, it's one of those things too where it'll ding at you and tell you when you finished off the cleanup part, and you can leave trash on the ground and not pick it all up. But I mean, I have been picking it all up even if I don't take it with me, just to make sure. And we should just about have the entire house down now. Well, we've listed this piece here. Now, I got the beam over here for the awning. And as you see, it says 98%. So if we just take and break a couple of these boards down here, it should complete. Alright, so now we're just going to take and bag this stuff up. And what I do is I just stand in one corner, try to get as much as I can right here, so I can leave the bags behind me as I go. So we'll just come over here, grab some more, and if you have it piled up like this, the bag fills up really quick too. So 1:30 we were done destroying the house. And as you see, all the lumber is getting left behind. It's not counted as trash. We might come back for the recycling. I need to see how long it's going to take to drive back to the warehouse first. Because you're going to get $25 a bag for recycling. And when you're first starting out, you know, if you got 12 bags of recycling here, that's kind of nice to have an extra $300. But as you see, it says all the 100% on items in demolished house. There's still a little bit of deck left that I haven't picked up yet or destroyed. And there's also a piece of furniture right there that I didn't destroy. So it doesn't make you do a complete 100%, but close. Plus, we could always bring another box back for small items if we wanted, because those will still be laying there on the ground. And stuff will fly all the way back here, so you kind of have to look. If you can't find a piece, just run back towards the back of the house, and usually it's off in the grass. And just keep doing this till you get them all cleaned up. It's really fun when you have a wrecking ball and you just see the thing explode. The problem is when you have to go pick it back up. We'll probably do that here in the next, I don't know, a couple episodes. We'll do a wrecking ball one. Depends on what we, how much money we get for other stuff. And if you're really hurting for money and you need to get the recycling, bust that stuff up and take it. I mean, you can bust up all this wood too if you wanted. Because I got to take my sledgehammer right now and I could break up more wood to create more recycling. You can see that the whole wall didn't break down here either. So I could break more of that. I could break this bed the rest of the way. Which I thought I had the bed broke already, but I guess not. Yeah, these pieces will go flying too, especially if you're using the wrecking ball. Like, you'll have it from the back of the house, the back of the yard, all the way out to the caution tape out there, and everywhere in between. It's crazy how far that stuff makes it. The wrecking ball makes it fly. Actually, I just stack these things out. I mean, you can run them back and stack them one spot if you want. It just takes time. And especially if you're not going to be taking them with you, just park them wherever you can. Like I said, definitely on future episodes, when we have more time, we'll take all of it. And again, we might come back on this one too. I just need to see how much time it's going to take to get back to the warehouse. And then we'd have to drive back over here and back. And be back there with, like, I don't know, 10 or 15 minutes before 1800. Because at 1800, your guy taps the watch and he says, "Hey, it's quitting time, dummy. Go home." And you can't do anything after that. Okay, so right there, I could stop doing this right now if I wanted. But I'm just going to go ahead and clean it up. Because at that point I'm already at 5 stars. So it doesn't matter. Another bag. And then this partial one we'll just carry with us for the next job. And then this here. Let's see how that doesn't come out yet unless you actually get on it and hit a button. That's because it's not knocked free yet. But anyway, so that's all done. Let's go back and see how long it's going to take us to get there and back, if we go, or if we come back. We're at 14:23 now. That took way longer than I thought it was going to. It only took us 10 minutes to get here. 11 minutes. I mean, we still have to unload, so yeah, we might have time to go back and get it. So all this stuff gets put into these things over here, and you can come up with orders. The orders won't show up for new items you put in until the following day, so you kind of have to remember that too. If you saw an order for something and you wanted to take it, then and you found something, then you can use it. But the new ones won't pop up until 7:30 a.m. Let's put all the lights in one row. Grab our $375 toilet. Washing machine's definitely not worth that much. Like some of the heavier items I would put closer to this side because you're going to be taking them in here to deliver or for the orders instead of having to slow move all the way across. I don't know why I'm having a problem with the controls today. And these numbers will never repeat. After you've sold one, it's gone. Like we sold number 1 in the last video, and now we have number 2. This one will be number 3. So on and so forth. Which I think they should repeat, but I guess it's not in the coding. Like, not repeat at the same time, but if you've used that number, you should be able to reuse it. That way you know how many crates you have available too. Because you can only fit 9 or 12 on a thing. Alright, so we're going to need 15 minutes to get back. And then let's say an extra 10 minutes. So we have to leave by 17:30. Come on, place. So let's close this. Let's go get some of that recycling. Like I said, it'll help us out money-wise. The wood I'm not too worried about. I'm just going to load this stuff real quick. I'm going to do a quick jump cut for that, and then we can get going from there. So it looks like we're going to be leaving 2 bags of recycling, but that's not bad. I mean, we've got 12 in here. Most I can get in here and have the doors closed. And we have 2 hours left, but I don't want to use the money for the gas to get back because it's going to cost for that, and better off just to get these things unloaded, put them in the thing so we get paid for these today too. So just put these over here in the recycling area, and then you'll get $25 a bag in the morning. Now we can finish that contract. In fact, I can do that now so I don't forget or run out of time. So let's run in, get that contract completed. If I can run straight today. Alright, right click on the computer, contract, and see it's green. If it was not complete, it would be red and you couldn't send it. So we got $300 for the cleanup, and then we got $238 for taking care of that stuff. Close this down. If we have time, we'll look for orders. But I want to get paid the $300, or let's see, 12 bags, yeah, $300 for this. See if we can upgrade to a better van quickly, and better tools too. Unfortunately, like some of the tools are 500,000 or more, so you kind of have to take your time and pick which one you want to use, like which one you use more. Unless you're taking Windows, you don't use the crowbar at all. Sledgehammer you can't upgrade, that's a one-time thing. Chisel you can't upgrade, but you can upgrade your maybe you can upgrade your chisel. I'll have to look at that in a second. Your crosscut screw, your Phillips screwdriver, your flathead screwdriver, chisel, those kind of things will help you out. And if you had like a full, one of the big giant trucks full, you'd want to stack these a whole lot nicer so you can get more in there. I don't know if it'll sell them too high. I haven't tried yet. I guess I could do it right now. Let's find out if it sells too high. Because we know we're supposed to be getting $300 for salvage. Or recycling. And the nice thing about this small van too, there is a door right here too. Alright, so let's check on orders, see if there's anything we can sell. If there's not, we will click end day and make sure we made the money. Alright, orders, anything we can do? Nope. Nope. And as you see, this is our warehouse. We have 0 in stock of what they're asking for. Don't have a sofa. Don't have a kitchen drawer cabinet. Actually, most of this stuff when you first start out you're not going to have. So, I mean, you can go through and look if you want, but I do it because every once in a while you'll run across something that you just picked up and they might have an order for it already. Alright, so nothing there. Let's check the tool store real quick. So, $1,000 upgrade to the third one. Oh yeah, your saw's the other one you can upgrade. 500 for the flathead, 800 for the saw, 400 for the crowbar, and 600 for the iron wedge. Right now we're not going to do any of those because we don't have a whole lot of money. We got $734 and only $538 coming in. So we're going to end the day. We don't have time for a contract to finish it off. No reason to pick it up and lose 1 day of your time. So click end of day, yes. And they do sell too high. So we got $300 from the waste recycling. We used $8 in gas, $50 for warehouse, plus $242 for that. And then our contract that we finished, we got a total of $780. So not bad. And now we're up to $15.59. That's going to do it for this one. Hope you guys enjoyed. If you do, click that like button, please. It really helps out the channel. And I will see you in the next one. Have a good day.